Hello dear students, আজিৰ ভিডিঅ'ত আমি আলোচনা কৰিম ইংলিছ মিডিয়ামৰ ল'ৰা ছোৱালীৰ কাৰণে সমাজ বিজ্ঞানৰ যিটো ফাৰ্ষ্ট চেপ্টাৰ আছে পাৰ্টিশন অফ বেংগল স্বদেশী মুভমেণ্ট এই চেপ্টাৰটিৰ কুৱেশ্যন এনসাৰ সকলোৱে অলপ মনোযোগেৰে চাবা পাঠভিত্তিক আৰু অতিৰিক্ত এডিশনাল যিবোৰ কুৱেশ্যন এনসাৰ হ'ব পাৰে পৰীক্ষাত মোষ্ট ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট সেইখিনি তোমালোকলৈ আগবঢ়াই দিছোঁ সকলোৱে ভিডিঅ'টি শেষলৈ চাবা চেনেলটো ছাবস্ক্ৰাইব কৰিবা ইংলিছ মিডিয়ামৰ ষ্টুডেণ্টৰ কাৰণে আটাইকেইটা চেপ্টাৰৰ আটাইকেইখন ছাবজেক্টৰ প্ৰশ্ন উত্তৰ ইয়াত দিয়া হ'ব এতিয়া বলা ভিডিঅ'টি ষ্টাৰ্ট কৰোঁ প্ৰথমে আছে ভেৰি শৰ্ট টাইপ কুৱেশ্যন এনসাৰ Number 1. In which Viceroy's time did the partition of Bengal take place? Answer. In the time of Viceroy Lord Curzon, the partition of Bengal took place. Question number 2. On which date in 1905 did the partition of Bengal come into force? Answer. On 16 October 1905, the partition of Bengal came into force. Question number 3. In which meeting was the proposal of giving up foreign commodities accepted? Answer. In the second protest meeting held at Dinajpur on 20th July 1905, the proposal of giving up foreign commodities was accepted. Question number 4. Who was the editor of the journal Jugantar published in the time of the Swadeshi movement? Answer. Bhupendranath Datta was the editor of the journal Jugantar published at the time of the Swadeshi movement. Question number 5. When was the institution named the National Education Council? অসমীয়াত কোৱা হয় জাতীয় শিক্ষা পৰিষদ established in Bengal. Answer. On 11th March 1906, the National Education Council institution was established in Bengal. Question number 6. Who was the main introducer of the industry named Bengal Chemicals? Answer. Acharya Prafulla Roy was the main introducer of the industry named Bengal Chemicals. Question number 7. Under whose presidency did the Conference of Indian National Congress accept the proposal of Swaraj for Indians? Answer. Under the presidency of Dadabhai Nauroji, the Conference of Indian National Congress accept the proposal of Swaraj for Indians. Question number 8. When did the unification of Bengal take place? Answer. The unification of Bengal took place on 12th December 1911. তাৰপিছত কিছুমান শৰ্ট কুৱেশ্যন আৰু লং কুৱেশ্যন দিয়া আছে ইয়াত তোমালোকৰ পাঠভিত্তিক একেইটা চোৱা Number 1. Mention 3 main geographical regions of Bengal which were annexed to the province West Bengal and Assam created after the partition of Bengal. Answer. The 3 main geographical regions of Bengal which were annexed to the province West Bengal and Assam created after the partition of Bengal were Dhaka, Chattogram and Rajshahi. Question number 2. Write briefly about what were the intentions of the partition of Bengal. Answer. In Bengal, the unity between Hindu and Muslim farmers and laborers was a threat for the British and they planned to break the unity by division. So the hidden purpose behind the partition of Bengal was to decimate the Hindu-Muslim unity. To meet this vested interest, communal feelings were needed to be spread. Question number 3. Why was the anti-partition of the Bengal movement named as Swadeshi movement? Discuss briefly. Answer. The anti-partition of the Bengal movement was named as Swadeshi movement because it was publicly recommended that the Indians would unitedly boycott foreign goods and would start using homemade goods made by the Indians. Irrespective of caste, creed and religion, people plunged into this movement. Question number 4. Discuss the contributions of the Swadeshi movement towards national education. Answer. The Swadeshi movement had a big influence on the prevalent educational system of Bengal. Satish Chandra Mukherjee started a national institution named Dawn Society with full cooperation from Rabindranath Tagore and Charudas Banerjee. This society did against Curzon University law and Carlyle's circular and started the movement for uprising national education. The number of students leaving government schools increased and consequently many national schools were established at many places of Bengal. During the Swadeshi movement, altogether 62 secondary schools and 3000 national primary schools were established. Question number 5. How did the national industries develop during the Swadeshi movement? Explain in short. Answer. On the background of the Swadeshi movement, the mentality for self-development grew in Bengal and it brought a positive and congenial atmosphere for the establishment of national industries. As the demand for locally made goods grew higher, several big industries and various small-scale industries came into being. As a consequence of boycotting foreign goods and productions of local industries, the number of imported goods came to be very low in India. Due to the political movement in Bengal, the foundation of modern industries was laid in various provinces of India. In short, the Swadeshi movement opened a new chapter in the progress of Indian industries and business. Question number 6. What were the anti-movement measures taken by the British to dominate the Swadeshi movement? Answer. The British government expected support from moderate group leaders of Congress on the issue of Partition of Bengal. In order to keep these leaders loyal, Lord Curzon offered them various titles, posts, medals, etc. The moderate Congress members were offered the post of judges in the High Court, members of the British Parliament, members in Viceroy's Council, etc. for obtaining support towards partition. Question number 7. Mention 3 results of the Swadeshi movement. Point 1. The Swadeshi movement had a big influence on the prevalent educational system of Bengal. The number of students leaving government school increased and consequently many national schools were established at many places of Bengal. On the background of the Swadeshi movement, the mentality for self-development grew in Bengal and it brought a positive and congenial atmosphere for the establishment of national industries. In short, the Swadeshi movement opened a new chapter in the progress of Indian industries and businesses. Point number 3. Keeping equal pace with the men, the middle-class urban women also took an active part in the Swadeshi movement by crossing all the social barriers. This participation against the partition of Bengal led the Indian freedom struggle to a well-organized level. Question number 8. Mention 3 contributions of the Swadeshi movement. Answer. The 3 contributions of the Swadeshi movement were: number 1. The Swadeshi movement was able to give the Indians political knowledge regarding mass movement. Indian people learned that if the majority of the people come forward for a common cause, then a mass movement would certainly become successful. 2. The sense of nationalism stirred by the Swadeshi movement compelled the Indian National Congress for the first time to take the proposal for demanding Swaraj in its Kolkata session in 1906 under the presidency of Dadabhai Naoroji. Number 3. The Swadeshi movement also gave birth to armed movement. The tendency to resort to violent methods occurred in some. Write short notes on. Number 1. Kobiguru Rabindranath Tagore. Answer. Kobiguru Rabindranath Tagore was a great Indian writer and freedom fighter who, through his writings, speeches, ideas, and active involvement, shaped the Swadeshi movement. On the day of implementation of the Partition of Bengal, 16th October 1905, at the call of Rabindranath Tagore, the Bengal people of Kolkata observed Rakhi Bandhan. Under his leadership, thousands of people gathered at masjids at Kulutula and Chitpur and tried Rakhis to the Maulavis and other Muslims. In the background of the Swadeshi movement, the Swadeshi Bhandar established by Rabindranath Tagore became a reputed textile firm. He also had received Nobel Prize for Literature in 1913. Number 2. Margaret Elizabeth Noble or Bhogini Nivedita. Answer. Bhogini Nivedita, born in 1864, was a prominent woman who contributed a lot to creating national awareness among the youths. During her stay in Kolkata, Ireland, born Margaret Elizabeth Noble was actively associated with Young Men's Hindu Union, Vivekananda Society, Dawn Society, and Onoshilon Samiti, and encouraged the youths and the women folk to be independent by involvement in indigenous industries. She died in the year 1911. Number 3. Nawab Salimullah. Nawab Salimullah led the creation of the Muslim League and later declared the aims and objectives of the All India Muslim League. This league soon became a big force to weaken the Indian National Congress. He was instrumental in the propagation among the Muslims against the Hindus initiated by Lord Curzon. With the help of Nawab Salimullah Khan, Lord Curzon tried to approach the Muslims of Bengal for the purpose. He lent rupees 14 lakhs to Nawab with minimum interest. Nawab Salimullah died in the year 1905. এতিয়া ইয়াত এডিশ্যনেল কিছুমান কুৱেশ্যন এড কৰি দিয়া হৈছে, তোমালোকে চাই সকলোখিনি লিখি গৈ থাকা। ভিডিঅ'টিৰ শেষৰ ফালে দিয়া হৈছে। যদি কাৰোবাৰ PDF-ৰ প্ৰয়োজন হয়, তোমালোকে ডেছক্ৰিপশ্যনত যাবা, গৈ তাত PDF পাই যাবা, তাৰ পৰা ডাউনলোড কৰি ল'ব পাৰিবা। যিসকল ইংলিছ মিডিয়ামৰ ছাত্ৰ আছে, PDF পাই যাবা, তাৰ পৰা লিখি ল'ব পাৰিবা। ধন্যবাদ।